All right, TechSmart kids. So we are going to start doing an Adobe Spark project. This is probably one of the more fun projects we do in TechSmart. A lot of students really like this, and I hope that you enjoy just kind of playing around with it today. But I wanted to show you how to get there and what the tool is kind of like. The first thing you're going to want to do is, if you have Google Chrome, I highly recommend using Chrome. Remember Internet Explorer. Oops. This one, E stands for evil. Please don't use that one. Edge should be fine. Firefox is usually good, but Chrome's usually the best. So open a Chrome. You're going to go to Adobe Spark. I'm just going to type in Adobe Spark and Google it and see what happens. Perfect. It's the first one. So I'm going to click on this. This is your login page. You all already have accounts set up. It is your school email address. So if you go sign in, you're going to log in with school account, and then you're going to type in your school email address there. Okay. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and let me know and I will get that to you, but you should have that. It's the same as your Office 365 account. It will automatically sign you in. You don't have to put in, if you're signed into Office 365, it's automatically going to sign you in. So you're not going to have to you might not have to put in your password, which is really nice. Let's wait for this to load. Okay, so when you first log in, it might look a little bit different just because it's your first time joining, but eventually you will see a page like this. I can look at my past projects that I've worked on. There's some templates that are already there for me if I want to use one of those. I can look at all of my projects by clicking on the projects right here. So here's all of the projects I've had. I have some math ones in here too. You can do create folders. So if you wanted to add a folder, you just click here and keep it a little more organized. I would highly recommend doing that. I didn't do that, and I feel like it's a little bit of a cluster right now. So here's a bunch of different projects I've done, but you can also create a project. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you how to create a flyer. This week you're gonna have a chance to do a flyer and a video. I'm gonna show you the tools with flyer, but I'm gonna let you kind of try to figure out the tools in video by maybe helping each other out through the teams. You guys can call each other on Teams and see if you can figure out how to do different things. I really want you guys to be collaborating on this one because I think it'll help you practice being an empowered learner. So the first thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to create a flyer. Okay, so here's my flyer. I'm going to name it up here so that I have, I can easily find it and I know what it is. I'm going to be creating just a little picture for you guys. I don't really want it to be the size. Honestly, I want it to be the size of like an Instagram thing. So I just need it to be a square. So I'm going to scroll through here. Oh, look, there's even social media profiles. So if I wanted to do a Facebook cover photo, I could do that. Channel art, I might need to do that soon. That's actually a really good idea. Where's my Instagram? Of course not. But there is just a standard square, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's also a phone one, which I think is really helpful. But yeah, there's tons of different things in here that might be helpful for you. So here is my blank canvas. I am going to go look at templates just to see what's in there, see if it sparks any ideas. Not really feeling any of that, but I could use one and then just edit it. But I don't want to do that. So I'm going to click on design. We have some more options in here. Ooh, I kind of like some of these. Ooh, I love this because I like to travel. So I'm going to use this one. So I click on it. My internet for some reason is being a little slow today, but it'll be fine. All right, so that's not working, so I'm gonna do something else because I don't want to wait for it. So I'm just gonna go to colors. And I'm gonna pick a color group. Ooh, I like that. I'm not loving the purple though. Ooh, this is very summery. I feel like we're in the summer. So you can change colors if you want. So it always does the first one. So it can mix it up. So if you were like, oh, I actually want to change the red one, you would want to mix it until the red was the color that popped up. There we go. Oh, I went too far. That's okay. But if I want to change this color, I just click on it. I can scroll here. If you know the color ID, you can use that. I'm not going to say that though because I liked the original color. So, ooh, this is more springy. No, this is good. Don't want white as my background though. That's boring. I will say though, if you want to print this, white as a background is probably the better choice because you don't need a lot of ink. That seems a little aggressive. Here we go. This is perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to add some text. So I'm going to add text, and it gives you these different layouts. You can use these if you like them. You don't have to. So the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of these because I want a title. Let's do... Oh, here we go. Oops. So it'll come up. I accidentally clicked a button that made it look a little different. That's fine. I can go down here to style though, and I can scroll through and it'll kind of give me suggestions, which are nice. And then I'll just stop once I find one I like. And then I can edit that as well if I want to. But you know what? This is being very, very difficult right now. So we're just going to go with this one because it is not loving me. Of course it's frozen. I have patience. I'm not frustrated at all. I'm really frustrated. Ooh, I don't like that though. Ugh. No bueno. Dang it. That's kind of cool. That's a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. It's kind of weird sizing it sometimes. You'll just have to play around with it. So I want to edit this text. So I've clicked on the text. So I'm going to go up here and click edit. And I want it to say text smart with burn. And that's going to be that top part. And then below I want it to say third trimester. Okay. So as you can see here, some of it is in the right spot, but I want this part to be the blue and I want this part to be the red. So I need to edit that. So I'm going to go to, I think it's effects. Nope. Let me do this again. Usually there's a little like scrolly thingy. I can't find it, so I'm going to look around to figure it out. Okay, here it is. So if I click on the styles, okay, I'm going to click on secondary, and then these little white things pop up. I'm going to move that all the way over to burn. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Now it's how I want it to look. So I'm going to, actually, you know what I want to do? I'm going to change this a little bit. Let's change this. Tab that down. Make it look a little cleaner. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna change that one more time. Maybe. Come on, you know you want to. Hopefully your computer's a little kinder to you than mine is being to me right now. It's probably because I have so many tabs open. I should probably fix that. Not on this one, but I got tabs down here. I'm not frustrated. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh. I promise you guys, it's not this hard usually. Wow. Whew, I got it. Okay. So I want to make this bigger now. So I'm going to move it to the corner. I'm just going to stretch it out so that it's that full thing. I kind of maybe want to change the colors. I'm going to do color. And again, I'm pressed on this red. I'm going to put that one in that color. I'm going to change this one to, there we go. I like that. Okay. Now I'm going to add an icon. So you can add photos. They have to be saved to your device, I believe. Yep, you can look through free photos. I don't know, maybe I said computer. And it'll pull up some stuff. Oh, I kind of like that. That's cute. Move freely. So if I pin it to the background, it'll be the background, but I don't want that. That's super cute. Aw. Back in the day when we used MySpace, I totally would have had this on mine. Okay, and then I'm going to add an icon. An icon is like a simple graphic. Okay. It's a good text smart icon. Or we'll do school maybe? No. Let's see, we do coding, we do Adobe Spark, we do digital citizenship. Ooh, this is hard. Okay, I have an idea. So we're gonna do a computer. So I'm gonna do, let's do this. Let's see, what's a good computer? Use laptops more now. So I'm gonna pick, I'm so picky, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do this one. So I click on it and it's gonna automatically join it. I can replace it if I want to. I can change the, if it's like see-through or not. And then this is if I want it in the front or the back. I want it to be behind my picture because I'm actually gonna make it look like the picture is on the computer. So I'm gonna go like this. Bring it over here. Make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. Okay, cool. Maybe make our picture a little smaller. So what I usually do is I find a good spot where I can cover up part of it, but not all of the things. And then I just need to make it just big enough to cover everything, and then I can recenter it. That dashed line in the middle is centering it. I can also use my, right now I'm using my arrow keys to move it just a little bit at a time because it was having a hard time registering it where I needed it to. Okay, so I love this, but I want to change what color this is. So I can click on my computer and I go to color, and then it gives me the suggested colors, so the colors that were in my toolkit, but I can also pick a different color if I'm not feeling those. So I feel like I want like a turquoise. Is this the same color? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, or do I like the white? Let's look at the white one more time. Let's see if I like that one better. Oops, I have to click on it. Color. I think I like that better. Okay. So this is my icon. So now I'm going to save it. So I'm going to download it. There's a couple different ways you can download it. I usually download as a PNG. I believe with PNGs, you can pick, if you had a white background, you can pick whether you want it to be transparent or not. If you like the white, then I click it. I usually don't do that because when I put things on PowerPoints, I don't necessarily know if the background is going to be white, and I don't like the look of a white background. So it'll make it transparent. You can kind of play around with that. I don't remember if the JPEG does that, but it's up to you. PDF is a bigger document. If you're going to print it, that's the best one to do. But if you want it as a picture, it's easiest to do it in one of these two. It doesn't really matter which one. So I'm going to start the download. Maybe. Yep. And it's going to download down here. Okay. So now if I wanted to share that with you guys, I might go to our team. So I went to our team, and then I'm going to go to Adobe Spark week of May 11th. And then I'm just going to drop this in here in the files for now. You could drop it into the posts, but I don't want to do that right now. I can just drag and drop this in there. If you're going to do this, please make sure your name is a part of the file so that we know who did it. You can rename it later. You are going to be sharing these with the group, so please make sure you're doing that. It should start to download. Oh, yep, uploading one item. All right, so there it is. If you want to, please make sure you follow the directions on where you're going to be posting these. You're actually going to post them on the channel, but I just want to make sure that we know that we can put it here too if we need to. This is not necessarily how you're going to be turning in your assignments this week, but I just wanted to show you that you can do that. All right, well, I hope that was a good intro. Watch as much or little as you want, but yeah, enjoy using Adobe Spark this week.